Last night was yet another season premiere of Sister Wives, which should probably be called No More Wives, yet here we are.
Stop.
Season 18, Episode 1, No Such Thing as a Free Lunch. So it is time to recap and talk about what is wrong with Season 18, Episode 1. Hey there, it's Trishy, and I'm thrilled to have you back for another round of Tea with Trishy. I'm so glad you are here. Welcome to all my new subscribers and new friends, and welcome back to all my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. I appreciate you sharing this tea time with me. What better way to kick off the episode than with Cody giving the State of the Family address on the couch? He suggests it feels almost like a civil war. What, Cody? Isn't this more like the Family Feud? This is totally within your family and was ultimately under your patriarchal control, was it not? Cody shares that Christine moved him out a year ago and declared she was divorced from him months ago. We know that Christine moved to Utah in October of 2021, which means maybe with this season we are catching up with current times. With this tidbit of information, it seems to me that season 18 began filming around November 2022. But hold on to that tidbit because there is some contradiction coming up. Poor Cody on the couch continues his State of the Family address and explains that he and Mary have infrequent interactions. They talk about what's going on, but he does not stop there. He admits they've not had a functional marriage in over 7 or 8 years. He admits that his relationship with Janelle is strained and he cannot begin to figure things out with her because he's just too upset. Poor Cody. He's upset. In his address, he voices his concern about the holidays coming up, and he is not sure what's going to happen for the holidays because the family's just not talking. But wait, hold up. If this is 2022, where have you been, Cody, for the past few years for the holidays? Did we forget that you locked yourself in the house with Robin and remained isolated away from the rest of the family, even during the holidays? The rest of the family over the past few years have had to figure out new plans for the holidays because you did not include them. What are your thoughts, besties? Are you feeling sorry for Cody having to now figure out the holidays? Then we head into the big time warp because Janelle begins to talk about packing up her RV and hauling it off the property for winter storage, which goes back to 2021. Now recall that Janelle only lived in the RV for about 4 to 5 months. She moved into the RV on Coyote Pass around June of 2021 and moved out in November of 2021, at which point she moved into her apartment that Cody, remember, snubbed his nose at because it was too small for his hair products, aka stuff, and he felt that she was making it so he didn't have any room. Maybe that was her ulterior motive. Only Janelle knows the truth. Janelle talks about holding out hope for the dream of building on Coyote Pass and how she feels like a failure because she hasn't been able to make it happen. While Cody makes excuses on why Robin had to spend lots of money and buy the Browntown Abbey McMansion because she could not find a rental. Does he really think he's convincing us that they had no other options but to buy the McMansion? Now, I'm not from Arizona. Is it true that properties are that scarce and there are no rentals available in Arizona? Then, of course, Robin had to chime in and say she absolutely did not want to buy a house and all she wanted was to be out on the property. Well, I do not know. Maybe, Robin, you could have put an RV out there just like Janelle did. Just saying. Janelle also confirms they have 1 more year to pay off Coyote Pass because the landowner was carrying the note and can foreclose on their land if not paid off on time, and they would lose everything. I really feel bad for Janelle as she's explaining this. Seems she is pushing everyone uphill all by herself, trying to make Coyote Pass into the dream they talked about. Janelle brings up a good point, saying that the family is in the same financial situation as when they gave money to help Christine buy her house, and definitely when they gave money to buy Robin's house. So why is Cody fighting her on stepping up and giving money to her to pay off Coyote Pass and begin building her 1,200 square foot home on the property. This totally does seem unfair to Janelle, especially considering for many years Janelle was the breadwinner in the family. Then we get some insight into the strained relationship between Cody and Janelle's boys. Apparently, Garrison got irritated with how Cody was treating his mom and called up Robin and asked her, "Hey, can we have our dad back?" Yeah, that went over like a ton of bricks. We all know how wronged Robin felt. Then we flash back to the scene outside the fire where Janelle explains that her boys are staying at an Airbnb for Christmas nearby because the boys do not feel welcomed and the boys do not plan on giving an apology as Cody and Robin were demanding. Then Cody changes his tune and says he only wants to talk to them. I do not know if it is video editing, but it sure does not seem that Cody is making any effort to make amends with his kids. Is it just me, besties? Then we head over to Salt Lake City, Utah, and we see Christine, who is overjoyed to be in her new place and her new setting for filming. More timeline reveal because Christine says she left Flagstaff 2 months ago, which means this scene was filmed in December of 2021. Christine is totally glowing and seems happy, yet she does express how difficult it has been knowing that she is ripping things apart. She said it's the end of a book, a saga, and expresses that everything feels unsettling to her. This shows that Christine still has a heart and does not want to hurt the rest of the family, but she needed to do what she did to preserve her own self. Then we get to hear Robin's take on the whole thing. Robin is stressed out because of the fear that maybe the family will not be together for the holidays, but like I said to Cody, hello Robin, what have you done to bring the family closer? I am thinking nothing. Seems everything that Robin has done has pushed the family further apart. Robin highlights how when she first joined the family, that they did everything together from carving pumpkins and celebrating all the holidays together. And Mary confirms that they didn't have a perfect family, but before Robin got there, they had a really good family. Makes you wonder about what went on when Robin joined. Then we see Christine heading back to Flagstaff to visit Janelle in her apartment, and she actually gets to enter the apartment and jumps right in and begins helping Janelle put together a bookshelf. This is how sister wives should treat each other. But coming up, we will see the stark contrast when Mary goes to visit Robin. Christine is genuinely concerned that she has caused any of the divide in the family, and the thought seems to make Christine sad. For me, this shows that Christine is a kind and caring person. She actually cares what happens to the Brown family, unlike the patriarch who seems to keep dividing the family up. Mary then goes to Robin's house to discuss the holidays, and Robin cheerfully welcomes her in with a warm cup of tea. Oops.
But I guess I was wrong.
Robin walked out into the freezing cold with a huge winter coat on. Mary had no coat because I'm sure she expected she'd be inside visiting and not outside on the crusty bench in the freezing cold. Yet Robin was so gracious and did bring out one of Cody's jackets for Mary to wear. Mary knows that Cody refers to her as a friend, but Mary has a newsflash for Cody that friends actually talk, so they're not even friends. This visit with Mary and Robin was such a stark difference from Christine and Janelle's visit, where Janelle was so warm and welcoming. Although this was an outside freezing moment, Mary did get a little spicy while discussing who was going to be making the turkey for Thanksgiving. In Mary's confessional, she said Cody used to like mine until he tasted Robin's, and I guess hers is that much better. As Mary catches herself, she busts into laughter at what she had just said. Mary went on to say that hers was sweet and Robin's was savory, she joked. He could like them both if he wanted. He did sign up for liking everyone's turkey. It was a funny moment, but they never showed Robin's response. I can only imagine it was a serious, not so funny thing for Robin. Then we see Christine and Cody's meetup at the Mexican restaurant. Christine was giddy with joy and was trying to keep the conversation light and fun, but Cody was not having any of it. He was totally not happy. Christine apologized for her laughter, and Cody, of course, had to make a mean comment saying, "That's okay, you're mean like that." Christine was taken back for a moment, then remembered with pure joy that she was no longer married to this buffoon and didn't have to put up with his crap any longer. What do you think, besties? Seems throughout the episode that Cody was the only one who made it sound like it was 2022 holidays approaching, but everyone else mentioned things leading up to 2021 holidays. I am thinking this is planning for 2021 holidays, and maybe TLC had Cody plant the thought that it was more recent to throw us off. Be sure to like and share this video. Also be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you do not miss the next intoxicating story full of delightfully hot tea that is going to spill. Let's keep sipping some tea, besties. In one of these videos, I'll see you there.